Welcome back to Easter Sunday here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, and we're in the last heat of the day. Round 3, heat number 6, features a world champion and a former Bells champ. Adriano Souza takes on the wild card Mason Ho, final last season. Already getting a start here, Potts, was Mason.
Yeah, Mason racing down the line, obviously riding a different board. He was on a quad setup for that first heat that he surfed this morning. Now he's riding a thruster. You can see just a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more maneuverable. He's got a little bit more energy. I think Mason Ho really wants to win this heat, that's for sure. He remembers getting taken out by Souza at his home over there on the North Shore in Hawaii. So he wants to even up the score. And traditionally, Souza has had trouble with the wildcards.
This is Souza now getting a start against Mason Ho. Souza traditionally on the first wave, but now he's trying to answer back. Just needs to outperform a 4-point ride. The world champ setting up that bottom turn. Great timing with that layback hack right off the bottom again, and he'll get taken down on his finish. Adriano now has that lead with the 6.33 as we check out the last replay.
Yeah, nice solid wave here for Souza. Double stage, two-stage bottom turn there, just getting his feet in, just settling into it. Nice drawn out bottom turn. Just that trademark carving maneuver. Waiting for it to happen. Just see how he gets that board moving. Rail, pump, pump. Now unloads that big traditional layback that Souza loves to do, and then just threw him a little bit off balance right there. So Souza, 6.33. Takes an early lead. Look how low he gets off the bottom. Drives off the bottom and just straight into that turn. I like the fact that he's got that nice cruisy pace just to kick things off. Don't want to go too hard off the beginning. Find that groove, find that...
Surfing really suits the best waves in the world. Now watching Souza. Fades that bottom turn to set up that first snap off the top. This will be his second scoring ride, and it's just a quick one, good for one move. He also upset the world title race in Portugal last season. He'll roll in now out the back. He's got a lot of speed. He's just looking for a place to put it now down the line. Big section on his back. And he ends up going a long way for a kick out after waiting a long time for that second opportunity.
Yeah, big waves out the back, Joe.
Souza on the next one, looking to better at 2.6. Little front side wrap for Mineirinho. Holding it off the bottom, coiling up vertically. Great timing from the world champ. Little grab rail cutty to change up the rhythm and flow. That whitewater will pick him back up, and he's determined to make this inside section. Wave's almost completely flat, but he'll get the roll in. Was pumping and hopping, now S-ing his way into the inside. Good for one more move, springing into the finish. Ooh. But he can't hang on.
Like, I had a lot more in the tank to give, but you know, I think hopefully Margaret's is going to be that place for me.
All right, well, best of luck in that event. We can't wait to see you there. Back to you, Joe.
Thanks a lot, Rosie. A tough one for Ace Buchan as he bows out in round 3 as we get right back into the Flying Hawaiian. Mason Ho with a lot of speed down the line. And looks like he's got a big open face hook for us. Mason will now choose a fun way to kick out for sure. Little look back, and then just doing the splits real quick. You know something cool is coming when he's finishing up with a wave pot. There's no one out, so he'll go out there all the time. Let's see what he did on this one, Potts.
Yeah, nice solid wave. He waited quite a while for this, needing a 6.21. Nice opening turn right there, just setting that rail. Now he drives off the bottom. Critical maneuver right here. Mason Ho pulls that one off. Double pump, bottom turn again. Beautiful positioning from Mason. See that little wiggle right there, just getting that board set. Now he starts to unload. Beautiful carving maneuver, and then he comes flying down the wave. Narrows that stance. That one felt good, Joe. That was a good little wave there for Mason Ho.
But Souza is now up and riding on this next wave. Tight little forehand jam. He'll wait for this wall to grow. Looks like it will stretch out. Times a full roundhouse cutback. Nice tight rebound. Now looking for more. He'll have to use the whitewater to climb it vertically. That sets him up for the forehand hook. Nice little fade, and now sets up that lip section with a lot of power. Great timing and positioning to find all of his maneuvers. And looks like he'll get rid of that 387 now.
You know what? He's
A wave that can really expose you with bad decision making. Let's take another look on De Souza's attempt here.
Yeah, I was kind of doubting, you know, why he was actually catching this wave. Little turn right there. Now he starts to fade off the bottom. Out on the open face. This is where he does that big wraparound cutback. Thought he made a mistake there, but what it did was he came out of that with so much speed and then up and over the white water. Beautiful foam climb right there. We haven't seen a lot of that today. Now he's waiting for this end section to stand up. De Souza taking his time. Very patient surfer. A little tail tap drop right there. He's looking for a 4.61. Why? Because Mason Ho dropped to 6.93 and took the lead on that last exchange, Joe.
We slow down that finish. Always critical when it's a weightless drop on that end section. Always solid on his feet. And now he'll be improving on his total. With 4:20 to go here, we've got Mason Ho rolling in. He'll now delay this start. This wave staying a little bit sluggish, way out the back. Still looking down the line and now deciding to get out of there. 2 minutes remaining. Here comes Adriano, the heat leader. Hard off the bottom. Set up wrap just to get going down the line.
Oh, nice.
Drop the top again. Beautiful Bells surfing once again from a former Bells champ. Creative decision just to get that jam. Meanwhile, Mason getting started behind him. De Souza knifes a finish. Great snap off the top from the Hawaiian Wildcard. Full rail car for Mason Ho. De Souza now realizes Mason's got a healthy looking track lining up ahead of him. Taps that whitewater. Needs something major to finish. Drills it again with a little tail drift. And now Mason steps on the front side float. He'll cover more ground. Onto the inside and a wrap. Mason now putting it together for the finish on the beach and just runs out of room.
Wow.
What a solid effort coming up with double shakas. We love this wild card moment for Mason Ho again, trying to upset a world champion as we're into the final minute.
So looks like De Souza is going to improve by quite a bit, Joe. That's 6.33 Gonski, 7.60. Now Mason Ho needing a 7.41. Was Mason Ho's wave better than De Souza's?
That's what we're about to find out.
Well, let's have a look at that replay, Matt.
A lot of speed, power, and flow as well.
That opening turn was beautiful. Right here, Joel Parkinson would be proud of that maneuver right there. Scores dropping through, Joe.
Mason Ho, the wild card from the North Shore of Oahu, gets an 8.17. Right at the buzzer and gets the big finish, and it looks like Rosie's catching up with the wild card as he's running up the stairs.